Good evening,
Good
friends and
evening.
family. This is PassionSpeak. Hello and welcome to PassionSpeak, where we give those with a passion a platform to speak. Our goal is to enlighten and inspire with the stories of the people who have passion. My name is Sandra Jennings, and thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and share, subscribe, and comment. This is live, and we are taking your Q&A. So tonight, I have the honor of bringing to us someone who's going to share Coach Marie Lewis, founder of the Oikodome. Did I do that right?
Yes, Oikodome, you did good.
Oikodome Life and Health Coaching firm. Originally from Chicago Heights, Coach Marie grew up with six sisters and one brother. She is now a beloved mom to three beautiful daughters, and they all reside in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Coach Marie loves all people, so much so that she began studying more about how to impact people in a positive way. First, an associate's degree, then she went on and got a bachelor's degree in psychology, then a life and health coach certification. Later, she founded Oikodome Life and Health Coaching, and she is here to tell us all about her journey. Welcome, Coach Marie.
Hi. I'm so happy to be here.
I'm happy to have you. I'm actually, yeah, very, very honored because I was a client of yours.
Yes.
And maybe we'll talk about that a little bit more. But first, I want I just have a question. Like you have demonstrated that you're an empath or that you really love people and that you feel them. But what do you think led you into that passion?
Well, I have just all, and I'm the oldest out of all. So my mom have seven kids, and I'm the oldest. So I had to care for my younger siblings and some of my older cousins. I used to have to babysit their kids and things like that. It used to be this show and this book called The Babysitters Club. I loved it so much. So I used to be in the neighborhood babysitting, and I just loved. I just feel like I'm so different because I see Facebook posts with people like I hate people, I hate being around people. I absolutely do not feel that way. Like I love everything about people, their differences, their flaws, like everything about them. I try to understand them. That's another reason why I went into psychology so I can understand me better because it allows me to have more empathy for people at the different stages of their lives.
I appreciate that um so much. Before we go on, Fox Season says hello, ladies. Hello,
Hello.
Fox. Thank you for joining us. Um, so I was a client of yours, and I think I contracted with you to do so many sessions, and that was good. And you got me over a hurdle in my life. I was coming off of I think long COVID and just struggling, like can't get motivated, can't do this and can't do that. And I liked how you did a whole lot less talking. You let me do a lot of talking. You let me communicate what I was feeling, and you just kind of guided me. And I really appreciate that. So, um, anyway,
Yeah.
so
Go ahead.
I was just going to ask you about some of your coaching secrets.
Some of my coaching secrets. Well,
Yeah,
as a coach, I'm not supposed to tell you what to do. You already have every tool inside of you. Sometimes we just, like you said, life was cloudy then and you just lost all motivation. You just needed somebody there to support you, remind you of who you was, and then hold you accountable at the same time to do the things that you said you wanted to do.
right. It was so systematic. Yeah, how you did that. First, we talked about what do you really want, and
Hmm.
then we talked about do you know how to get there? Well, kind of. Yeah, I know how to get there because I'm smart like that, right? Well, how come you're not there? Because I need my hand held. Thank you very much, but I needed some accountability. You just said it. I
Hmm.
needed some accountability, and that was tremendous.
Yeah,
Um,
because it's so important to have that account. All of us need some type of accountability in our lives. One thing about, my coach, because, coaches have coaches, therapists have therapists, always told me to always remain on my client's map and not my own map. So that is my main secret, is staying on my client's map and not my own. Because if I end up on my map, then I feel like, oh, the client's not doing what I think they should do fast enough, But if I'm always on your map, concerned about your goals, and even if you don't complete a goal, I'm just going to try to encourage you. Well, how bad do you really want this? Because the reality of it is, a coach and a client relationship can't work unless the client really, really want this. Because some people get coaches and they're not ready for that change. No matter, you talk to them every week and they don't make any progress because they wasn't ready at that time. Because there's times in our lives when we're not ready.
Mm. Who do you find is your right now? Who's the majority of your clientele?
The majority of my clientele is between the ages of 30 and 60. So yeah, so it falls between there. I have a desire to work with the youth because I am a person who loves youth. I was an at-risk youth, so that is my journey this year, is to try. I already have a plan on how I'm going to connect with the youth, to bridge that gap in the mental health system, because there's a lack of mental health for youth and psychiatrists, and I feel like that they need to utilize coaches. And so I have a plan for that I'm putting into action so that I can tap into our youth, because our youth, we're losing a lot of our youth to mental health, depression, and just not having if you see some of their statuses, if you have any young people on your page, not having anybody there to support them, and to guide them and give them tools, because as a coach, even though you might know what you want to do, you might not know how to do it, So me, I have taken the time to invest in myself, to learn tools that can help you, get to where you need to get to.
So you got certification through a life and health coach institution?
Yes, it's Life Health Coach Institute. Yes. So I did through an institute, and it is accredited through the National Coaching and Federation. So it's not like one of those ones that you just go buy a certificate. I really had to put in some work. I decided to do that. I had been wanting, I am a people person. So I had, first I thought I wanted to be a psychologist.
Okay.
But I decided that, oh no, because it's so many stipulations. I can't, they control what I do, if I can hug a client or not. But as a coach, I can still, help people heal, and get to their goals and give them a hug without getting in trouble, a proper hug, or do things without anybody controlling how I show love. Because it's important to me, because love is what really helps pull people out of dark places.
Thank you. That's the main thing. You have capacity to love. Because if you don't, it's over. It's over. That's just my opinion, but you confirmed it. I want to show this clip. It's a short clip. I don't think I have it. I have it queued up, but this is from your Facebook page, Oikodome Life and Health Coaching, and I think it's in the preview there, the link to it. I don't think it's not linked right now, but anyway, so this is something that you started doing. Excuse me. This is something you started doing recently. It's called, explain it to us. It's a 10-minute clip that you do live on your Facebook and your YouTube.
Yeah. So on Saturdays, I try. I'm working on being more consistent with it, but I try to do what I call a 10-minute coaching session. Or if it's a topic that's a little bit longer than 10 minutes, I usually try to do 10 minutes because I try to upload it on my TikTok too. And TikTok won't let you upload videos no longer than 10 minutes. But if it's longer, I do a 15-minute coaching session. And what it is, I talk about a topic. Like if I see people struggling with certain topics, I try to just touch on it for 10, 15 minutes, just to encourage and build up, because Oikodome, I know when people see that name, it's hard to it's like, what is that name? But Oikodome is Greek for edify, and it means to build up, encourage, teach, you know. And so I didn't want to just use the word edify because I also went to Bible college for 2 years, so we had to do a lot of Greek and Hebrew. So I absolutely love Greek words because the meaning to Greek words are so much in depth and deeper than, our English language.
Here's a clip from one of your sessions where you went live. You kind of just counsel people, and this was on December 31. So you were bringing in the new year. So I'm just going to play a little bit of it.
Ways to execute those goals so that they can be successful, so that you can have a successful year and get those goals accomplished that you dream of. Because you guys, having a goal with no plan is having a wish, having a fantasy. You don't want to be one of those people like, I wish I did this, I wish I had that, I wish, or fantasizing that, they have this false illusion that they're someone who they're not because they never went after their goals when they could really be that person. You don't want to be that person. So it's important to set goals. I know some of you guys just hate the New Year resolutions that people like to set and the New Year, new me term. But I believe that when people say new me, new year, new me, that they do not mean it literally, that they're really meaning a new year, a new and improved me. Because the reality of it is, as you plan set goals every year and accomplish them, you are becoming a new and improved you, because you have gained more knowledge, you have gained more wisdom, you might have even lost a few pounds or maybe gained some weight if that was your goal. You know what I'm saying? You increased in your finances, so you are a new and improved you. You might have bought you a new house, a new car. So whatever those goals is, you do become a new and improved you. You don't become a new you, but it is a new and improved you, and there is nothing wrong with setting New Year's resolutions. So don't let those negative Nancy's who hate New Year's resolutions detour you from setting your goals and your New Year's resolution. If you notice,
I didn't want to show the whole clip. Just a little bit where you talk about it's okay to have a New Year's resolution, or at least, setting new goals.
It's so because if you have a goal and you haven't wrote it down, you don't really believe in that goal. When you have a goal, you write it down, you put it before you, because when you put it before you, you begin to manifest it. That's why, also in coaching, everything you said you wanted to do, I had you hang it somewhere where you can see it every day, because it reminded you to do those action steps that we created every week to get you closer and closer. Because I believe in taking small steps, because a lot of people like taking big leaps, then they fall down and they get discouraged. So my clients be so amazed about how far they got with small steps, because you don't have to stress yourself out. And if you fall, it's okay. I'm gonna try again tomorrow.
Yeah.
As long as you keep trying it. But if those goals are right there every day somewhere where you can see them, you never forget them. So you're forced. It's like holding yourself accountable with those goals. You're like, I have to do that. Let me do that. Let me do something towards that today, So the reason why I created that clip is every year it's so many people like, here come these people with these New Year's resolutions, new me, and the people who say that, they literally are stuck in the same place every year, not making any progress. The people who set goals every year, you could tell the people who set goals, because they're succeeding at the things that they desire to succeed at. So it is important to set goals every year.
Got you. But I'm gonna go
evaluate, and quarterly, reevaluate those goals to see, is this working out? Do I still want to complete this goal? Is this something that still, aligns with my life? Or do I need to change what I'm doing to get to that, because what I'm doing now is not working,
Right. Fox is saying writing down goals is very important too, I think. Yes, I agree. I have a question, Coach Marie. So the pandemic has happened, and you talked about hugging your clients. Well, it's a different world now. So are you taking clients online? I know that you and I met virtually. We met virtually. So in what ways are you taking clients?
Well, I'm taking clients online. For a temporary time, I did have an office space where clients could come to the office. A lot of people still prefer, talking online. However, I had one lady who came out in the storm, and she wanted to be in person. She needed some love. She needed some family love. She needed, that close contact. So if somebody wants to meet in person, I'll meet you. So I'll meet you at the park. We can do your coaching session while we walk. If walking was one of your goals, or because I plan on now like opening up to freelancing, since I'm going to add in somatic coaching. That way I can come to people's offices or to their home.
Okay. I just lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. Because I had a question. We've talked about in the past, we've talked about in my own coaching session, how you yourself you enhance your own business. What are some of the things that you've done and you've succeeded at? Hope I didn't lose my internet. You succeeded at in the past, and what are you doing to pour back into your coaching business for us?
So, one thing that I have succeeded at, well, it's a lot of things that I do, because I'm part owner of Mosley School of Cosmetology too. So I work with a lot of people daily, talking to them. The students get free coaching because they always come in my office and they need encouragement, one of the things that I have decided to do to make sure that my clients are getting the best coach that they can is being exactly who I want you to be, doing exactly what I say. Like one of the first things I started was when the pandemic began was to self-care. That is that's what I just preach self-care, because before that, the world, nobody knew how important self-care was until we got shut down and we realized how much time we had missed with our kids, with spouses and things that they didn't even know them anymore. Mm-hmm. So self-care, me putting God first, because God is my foundation. I can't do anything else without him. And then me putting myself second. A lot of people think like their kids or somebody's supposed to go before them. No, you have to put yourself before like your children and things like that, because if you, like somebody told me, if you're carrying everybody on your back and you begin to sink, what happens to everybody you're carrying on your back? They sink with you. So you have to put your care first so that you can properly care for the people who God has entrusted you with. So one of the things that I do is self-care, making sure that I'm getting rested, trying my best to eat healthy, everything that if I tell you to do something, I'm doing it, or I have done it, like weight loss. Like I noticed during the pandemic, a lot of our people was perishing because of, being overweight and some of the things that come with being overweight. And I had decided like, I don't want to be one of those people. So I lost 80 pounds during that time, because I had decided to like, I have to start taking care of myself. I have 3 daughters, 20, 18, and 5. So I wanted to really just take care of myself so I can be here for a long time, because I know that my purpose is building people up. They're drawn to me. I could just be out somewhere and people are drawn to me to be uplifted, Mm-hmm. And so when something is your purpose. Going back to the beginning when I had said well, I want to be a psychologist because I want to help people. My sister Teresa, she invited me to a coaching seminar to come check it out, because I was telling her I was looking into coaching too. And I went, and when I was there, I don't know if you ever went and you just knew like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Like it just hit me so hard, like this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And as soon as I went through, I knew that's exact. And every time I'm on a coaching call, I am edified while I'm edifying somebody else, because
that
you
was
also
my
learn
next
from
question.
Mm-hmm. I also learned from you when we talk about things and you share certain things with me that I might not know about in the process of me coaching you,
Mm-hmm. Well, I appreciate you with your coaching of me, because I feel like you got me over a hump. It was we did this last year, And
you did the 90-day intensive coaching.
Okay, okay, that's what we did. Oh, yeah, that was, yeah. I remember thinking, oh, I got to do some homework. I got to do some homework because I got to report on it, and it kept me on track. And that was right after. I mean, Mom and I had COVID, and then I got long COVID. She passed. I got long COVID, and then it was I couldn't. I was stuck. I was trying to move, but it was like I was just stuck. Long COVID is horrible, but yeah, I got over it. I got over it, and I kept doing the tools. I love a lot of your tools, and I'm not gonna spill those because if people are interested, they can go to your website. Well, they can go to your website, but hold on. Teresa Mosley. Hi, Teresa Mosley.
Hi, Teresa.
She's supporting. Thank you for dropping in and supporting us. But I wanted to say you have a desire right now, your focus in addition to with the Mosley School of Cosmetology, your role there. But right now you have a desire to boost your social media. You have a YouTube and you have a Facebook page where you go live and you broadcast there, and you're hoping to be able to boost those followers on both of your pages. So if anybody is listening, go and like and support Coach Marie's Oikodome Life and Health Coaching. I think it's Oikodome Coaching.
Yeah. So yes, the Facebook is at Oikodome Coaching, and I believe the Instagram was like Oikodome
underscore life coaching.
Life coaching. Yeah.
It's in the description there.
And so like you said, some of the homework assignments I gave, I am an interactive coach because I believe that it makes a difference when you get to dig deep than us just having conversations and you hang up and I expect you to do some action steps we came up with. I like the interactive exercises because it really, just have you to dig deep and think about stuff that might have come from way long, a long time ago that's making you stuck right now in this moment that you haven't recognized, because even though it was long COVID for you, it can be anything that can make us just stuck. Like I actually have a coaching 10-minute coaching session on my page called the hamster wheel effect. So the hamster wheel effect is when you feel like you're working hard, but you're going around in circles and you're not getting anywhere. That is a time to bring a coach in because you like, I don't know what to do. I'm working hard trying to get this, and I feel like I'm just going in circles. You are stuck in the hamster wheel effect right there, and you need some help and some new goals and some new tools to get you off of that hamster wheel. They also can, if they go to my Facebook page, on every post that I post is a link for a free coaching session, because before anybody ever, become a client, I would like for them I like to feel me out to see if I'm the right coach for you,
Okay. So y'all heard that. Go to their Facebook page, get you a free session, and, determine if it's going to be a good fit for you. So Coach Marie, I appreciate your time. Is there any thoughts you want to leave us with before we shut it down?
The only thoughts that I will have to tell the people is to, if you feel stuck, that's okay. All of us have reached those times in our lives, but God has put people out in the world that can help you connect back to purpose. Because when you're not connected to purpose, you feel lost, you feel empty, you feel like you're in a dark place. So if you feel like you're not connected to purpose, or you don't know what your purpose is, go ahead and, follow like my Facebook page and click on that link and schedule you a free coaching session so that we can dig deep and get you back on track with purpose.
Amen. Get some help.
Yes.
And thanks for watching. We have Coach Marie, founder of Oikodome Life and Health Coaching. And my name is Sandra Jennings, and this is PassionSpeak, where we give those with a passion a platform to speak. Thank you for watching. We appreciate you. Bye-bye.